Well, hello beautiful people, my name is Bridget and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all having an awesome day, and today it has been a little over 3 months since my last declutter, so that's what we're doing today. I do declutter my collection every 3 months just to keep everything fresh so I'm actually using things I'm really enjoying, and so things in my collection don't just sit there, waste, and expire. So today we're going to be doing my top 3 drawers, my top 4 drawers actually. So we're gonna go through my primers, my eye primers, my foundations, my concealers, my blushes, my highlighters, my contours, my bronzers, and my setting powders and cream products in today's video. So I'm gonna try to do my best. Anything that I think I bought and I want to get a little bit of money back from, I will list on my Depop. Anything I can't sanitize or anything, I will just trash unless I can donate the ones from it. I do have a big pile of stuff I need to donate outside of this video too, so you guys want to see what that is, I'll make a video on that too. I just don't think it's interesting on stuff I just don't think I'll use and I can donate to people. I just have a big pile of that stuff as well, but I don't know if that's a proper video. I'm just going to do the declutter for today, and without any further ado guys, let's go ahead and get started. I'm excited because I love blushes and highlighters and stuff, but I'm always really nervous that I won't do as well as I want to. But always seeing how much I get rid of and how much cleaner my drawers are after feels really good. Okay, so the angle for this first drawer might be really weird, but my tripod is only so tall. It's a very crappy tripod. I need to get a better one, honestly. But this is my eye brushes. I have 2 little sections of eye brushes here, and then I have primers and eye primers and stuff. I want to be pretty critical with what I'm keeping and not keeping, but I got a lot of primers recently that I haven't really got a chance to try yet. So, I mean, I kind of want to keep the new stuff. So, firstly, I'm going to go ahead and declutter this Kypris Eye Serum and Primer. I think I used it once or twice, and I didn't like it. So I had a big retail value when it back on description box and I don't like it, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this. Doesn't do anything for me. I'm also gonna get rid of this Smith & Colt's Glow Bright that I got from Ulta. Again, used it once, maybe twice, and it just doesn't do anything for me, so I'm gonna declutter that, even though there's a cute little button on the bottom. I will also declutter the Pixi Vitamin C Balancing Nourishing thing. It's a cute little dropper moment, but I never ever reach for this. I thought I would, but then I used the 4th Ray Beauty Vitamin C thing in my skincare routine. It started breaking me out, so I'm kind of scared of vitamin C things at the moment, so I'm just not going to reach for that. I've only used this once so far. It is the Dermalogica Hydro Blur Primer, so I still need to see if I like that. Actually, when I wipe my hands off after I use this, because there's a little bit of residue in my hands, I had a tint to it, so I don't know if this is tinted or not. I will keep the Makeup Revolution Fix and Glow Ultra Glow Primer, just because it's glowy but not over glowy. I'm going to declutter the Rose Primer from Milani just because I'm tired of the rose smell. I will keep this mist. I'm almost done with it. It's the Rose Mist, but I will keep that. I just got this. It is the SPF 30 Dermalogica. It's just an SPF. It's not even a primer, but I would like to put it on before my primer, so I put it in here. I haven't tried it yet, though, because it hasn't been that bright yet. I do have a little bit of the Hangover spray from Too Faced. I'm going to keep that until I use it up. So both of these sprays will probably be done soon. From this side, this is a bunch of the new stuff. So I'm going to keep the Milani Peach Glass Skin Primer because it's new to me and I really enjoy it so far. I also haven't even used this yet and I got it in a subscription box. It is the Hangover Primer from Too Faced. So I have this spray I've used. I've never tried this before. I also have not used this yet. Is the Fenty Blur Primer that I just got in a BoxyCharm. I did that unboxing yesterday, so this is new to me. I haven't tried yet. There's a little baby bit left of this Ultra Repairing Hyaluronic Primer from First Aid Beauty. I recently just got this actually, and I'm already out of it. So there's 2 uses in here. I'll probably use it this week and be done with this, and it'll be empty. So, I mean, it's practically gone out of here, but I'm leaving here for now. This is empty actually. I just keep meaning to throw it out or put it in my empties box. It is the Hydrating Primer from Laura Mercier. So I'm gonna take it out as an empty products. The One Hit Spray Primer Setting Spray Refresher Mist I'm going to keep from Item. And I'm also going to keep the Laura Mercier Illuminating one because I never reached for it and it was expensive. Also, I have a bunch of my earrings. My personal ones that I'm not selling, my earrings for my brand. So we have some penguin here because I made penguin into a girl because I like how little cute girls look, and then I made a really sexy, cutesy, I don't even know if it's focusing on camera right now because I can't see the viewfinder really. But here's some of my earrings for my brand. I also keep one of my murder podcast buttons in here too. I don't know why. It's not even the place for these things. Okay, next up, I'm going to declutter this white concealer from Makeup Obsession. I bought it from Target. And I can't, is the seal still in this? Because I've never used it. No, seal's not on that. Okay, well I'm going to declutter this because I'm not reaching for it. I thought a white concealer would be fun But like I'll buy an actually good white concealer for Halloween time probably. I'm going to keep the Clean Canvas Base from Makeup Revolution that's been discontinued. I will declutter the Kimchi because I've used a bunch of it and it's just, I don't use it anymore, so I'm going to part ways with that one. I'm going to keep the Shake Primer from Baddie, even though I don't know if I like it. I have two. I have a fair and a white Gerard Cosmetics thing. I'll reorganize all my drawers afterwards, of course, but there's that. I keep a binder clip in here for when I'm eating snacks and have a clip for them. The Alamar eye primer, I haven't used it, so I'm going to go ahead and declutter it because obviously if I'm not reaching for it, I don't need it. I'm going to declutter these Fenty blotting powders too because I never used them and they came in a box last year and never opened them once. My one glitter glue I'm going to keep. I will be decluttering the medium Clean Canvas base from Gerard Cosmetics because it's too dark for me personally. This is a little sample of the It Cosmetics concealer, which I'm not getting rid of because it's really good for covering stuff that you need covered. I'm going to get rid of the Glow Wand Shape Tape thing from Tarte because I have the creamy concealer now, so I'm not going to reach for this glowy one. Or I'll just put like a glow highlighter on if I want to. And I'll keep the Alter Ego Eyelid Primer just as a clear option because right now I just have this one as a clear option. And I will declutter the Juvia's Place concealer because I don't reach for it. I have a lot of concealers right now. This is shade 21. Great coverage. Love it. I love the huge, fat, chunky one in here too, but I just have too many concealers at the moment. So honestly, this little eyelid primer section. Oh, and this is a little squeezy thing that came with the Hydro Brow Primer from Dermalogica, so I just kept it in here. Like squeeze out the rest of the product when you get low. This is my eyelid primer section. It's looking really good. Looking real good. Real cleaned out. The primers and stuff. This looks okay. Obviously, this one isn't empty, but we're not moving that one yet. So let's move on to the next drawer. Okay, is this better? I can't tell if this is better or not. It's weird angles in here. I can't really see my viewfinder. So let's start off with the front, which is concealers mostly. I'm going to declutter this little Laura Mercier color correcting thing. It's a camo, secret camouflage. One's supposed to brighten, one's supposed to color correct. They don't really work for my skin tone, even though I got the lightest one. So that's going to be decluttered. I love the Uoma foundation. I haven't been using it recently though. I need to pick it up more. So I'm going to put it closer to myself. Because I come over here for this. This is where my chair is. So this stuff's farther away. I love the Huda Beauty foundation, even though it's unscented now. I should have waited like a month and got the unscented one. I have two of the Dose of Colors concealers, but I'm going to keep them both because one's slightly dark for me, one's slightly light for me. I mix them together. I have the Jeffree Star concealer. It's very fair, so honestly I could use that for a Halloween one if I wanted to. I'm going to get rid of the mini Tarte Shape Tape because I saved it for traveling. And I used it when I was low on my last one, but I've since refilled and I don't need this many and we don't travel anymore. So get rid of that one. I love the Pretty Fresh from Colourpop. I'm going to keep that one. A Beauty Blender is a little fair for me, but it's lovely. Even though they're the same shade as my shade in the foundation, the concealer is way lighter for some reason, even though it's the same number. The e.l.f. Camo hydrating one I just got, so I'm going to keep it. I will declutter the Cover FX Cream Concealer just because I never reached for this. I think I used it once. This is in Neutral Extra Light, but I don't know. I don't like the squeezy thing, but it's easy to sanitize, so that's okay. I'm going to keep the Power Play from Cover FX though. Love the Conceal and Define Infinite one from Makeup Revolution, and then I have the regular Shape Tape and the creamy, so almost is so close. I want this to be able to smush down and lay flat. So maybe I'll move a smaller regular foundation down at some point. So these can all my concealers can lay flat. Next row, we have the Beauty Blender foundation. I love this to death. It's not going anywhere. In case you're wondering, my shade is 1.2C. So good. I have a mini of the KVD Locket. I'm going to keep that. I just wore it yesterday to see if I was interested in keeping it or not. My favorite foundation, it feels like. The Pretty Fresh from Colourpop. It's so good. Urban Decay All Nighter. I'm keeping this for the summertime so I don't get slightly oily in some places. I have really dry skin, but sometimes in the summer I feel like the setting powder kind of fades and I get a little bit oily looking, so I'm going to keep a lot of matte ones for that reason. Love this Luminous foundation from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm going to keep that. I'm also going to keep the Conceal and Hydrate from Makeup Revolution. I'm keeping a lot of foundations. I haven't got rid of one foundation yet. I got rid of some concealers. Not that. I'm going to keep the Locket KVD Good Apple thing too. The new Good Apple foundation balm, whatever. Did not like it when I had dry patches. Now that I don't have any dry patches on my skin, it's a lot better looking. The Stay Naked from Urban Decay. Now, this is a good shade for me when I get more tan. It is 20 CP. I feel like it's a little old. It's about 1.5 years old. So I probably should get a new one, but since I don't have one and this is my most tan foundation, I'm going to keep it just in case I ever get exposed to the sunlight. Love the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless, so I'm going to keep that. Really sucking at decluttering foundations, even though I definitely need the space in this drawer, you guys. I suck at foundation declutters. They're so, I love them. I love foundation. I'm going to definitely keep my Veil's Threat from Smith & Co. It is freaking fantastic. I found it for $3. I am going to declutter the new and improved Morphe foundation. I did a review, and I only used it to review and nothing else, so that can be decluttered. I also got this in a subscription box and have not yet used it, so obviously I don't need it. It is the 4-in-1 Tinted Moisturizer from Pure, so never reached for it, don't need it. I also never used this Laura Mercier Tinted, oh, it has SPF 30 in it. It's a Tinted Moisturizer in 1CO Cameo, which looks like the lightest on their site anyways. I haven't used this yet, have I? It's probably still sealed. Yeah, I haven't used it at all. I'm going to keep it just because I don't have any other tinted moisturizers. Maybe but will I wear a tinted moisturizer? No, I won't. I'm going to declutter this one. Oh, it hurts. Because I wanted to try it, right? But if I haven't tried it, I've had it for like 2 months. Am I going to try it? Probably not. But it has SPF 30 in it. But I also have a new SPF from Dermalogica. Okay, I'm going to declutter that. Wait, no, I'll declutter this one, which is the Flawless Lumiere Perfect Foundation in the same shade. I've had this for longer, so I'm going to declutter this one, and I'll keep this one to try. Because this is a very, very light coverage. It might as well be a tinted moisturizer anyways. Definitely keeping the Love Your Selfie from Pure. I just wore that yesterday. I'm definitely keeping the Wander Beauty. It is more tan, so these 2 shades for me are my tan shades. It's a lovely foundation. I do have to mix it with a slightly lighter one because it's a little dark for me. But it is nice. I haven't used a foundation stick in like a million years. So I'm going to declutter the No Filter foundation stick because I haven't used it. And I'll keep the Juvia's Place one because I know the shade is like a perfect match for me. I just have not reached for it because I forgot I had these on this back end over here. So I'm going to declutter this one and I'll keep this one. And I'll move it on the end so I know I have it. Because I never remember that I had foundation sticks until I just saw them. So obviously I have a little more space now. And I can put all my concealers here flat with no extra like bumps in the way. So I don't know if I can pick this up and show you, but this is my foundation drawer now. It's a little less cluttered. Alright, so next drawer is my cream products, setting powders, and contours and bronzers, which is a pretty empty drawer, honestly. So I'm going to take this out. It isn't empty for me, but I keep trying to get a little bit out of it. It's the Sugar Cookie setting powder from Give Me Glow. It's empty. I can't get any more uses out of it, so I'm going to take that out of there. I'm going to keep my setting powders, I think, just because I love them. Some of them back here I don't ever use, like ever, but if I ever run out of one that I like, I can use these smaller ones, like these little minis and stuff to mix with. So I'll keep those. Some slightly pink, some are slightly white, some are slightly yellow. If I ever need to mix something, I'll keep them. These are my cream products. I'm going to keep all these because most of these are relatively new to me because I just now kind of started using cream products. As far as contours go, I'm going to keep my one foundation stick from Makeup Revolution. These are just 2 single face powders from Lethal I'm going to keep. Obviously, I'm going to keep this one until I finish using this color, then I'll get rid of it. I only keep this for the nostalgia factor. I clearly ran out of this one shade I loved, but it's the Pirates of the Caribbean Lorac palette. I really don't think I'm going to get very much from this drawer. I never do. The Lethal Cosmetics Vernal Face Palette. Love the colors in that. And I've obviously loved this Charlotte Tilbury thing to death. I definitely got, like, that much money's worth out of this thing. These are just my Charlotte Tilbury 2 bronzers, one in light, one in medium. My contour palette that I use every single day from Kaleidos Makeup. And 3 bronzers. This drawer is not interesting. I'm just going to skip past this one. Moving on now to a really big project. This one's always the hardest for me besides eyeshadow palettes because I love highlighters and blushes. I like to hoard them for some reason. So these 2 on the end here that you can't really see is the Odin's Eye Face Palette, which I haven't really used yet, so I need to play with. And then the Gwen Stefani Blush Palette, which is never leaving my life because I'm in love with Gwen Stefani and you can't stop me. Okay, we just actually did an organization video on this drawer and this drawer above it that we just went over. So if you want to see me organizing them better, this is what I ended up with in the long run. I'm gonna go ahead and declutter this male face palette. It's a blush palette. It is so pretty. I love the shades in here, but someone told me it was an MLM, and now I don't trust it. I don't even know if that's true or not, but someone said it, so now I don't want to use it. So it's beautiful, it's stunning, it's a model. You look like Linda Evangelista, but like it has to go. Next up, this City Colors Gummy Bear Gummy Glow highlight. I thought it looked so cute, so I had to try it out, right? I tried it once. I didn't really like it. I need more of a glow person. I need like that bam effect, and I didn't really get that. So I'm going to declutter her, even though she's cute. I'm definitely keeping my Lunar Beauty highlighter, even though I don't really use it. I just don't like yellows all the time on me. I have 2 Melt blushes, as well as a Melt highlighter I'm going to keep because I love their packaging. I'm going to keep this Give Me Glow. I know people want me to open everything, but that's a lot for this drawer. The Burberry highlight is super pretty, but very light. I do just stack that with another one. 2 Give Me Glows, and then I have 3 of the Kaleidos little cute things, which I'm going to keep because they're just too pretty. I can't. Next up, the Jeffree Star Ice Cold I'm keeping. These are my 3 favorite Ofra highlighters, which is Pillow Talk. Next one is Glazed Donut. And the next one after that is the Star Inspired one with Samantha March, which is so pretty. Because it's both Star Island, which is a light gold, which works for my skin tone, as well as Pillow Talk mixed in. Natasha Denona Bloom palette I'm going to keep for blushies. I will declutter this little mini Y2K highlighter palette. I wanted it because I had the Star Baby, the Space Baby one in it. Because I was like, I don't have a blue highlighter, but like I don't need a blue highlighter, so it can go. After that, we have this Pixie Face palette. I never remember to use this thing. It came from Target, I believe. And I thought the contour color worked for me, but I think I used it once, so I'm going to go ahead and declutter it. Next up is the Sigma little holiday thing. I really like the gold highlight in here, so I'm going to keep this for now. This was gifted to me. It is the Prados Beauty blush highlighter, or blush palette, so thank you to Ellen Eggs for that because it's really pretty. And I actually really like the quality of the blushes. I just wish one was glowy. And I'm going to declutter this little Kypris face palette thing. It came with that little serum, was the first thing I decluttered in this video, but like it's supposed to be like a retail value of $150. I don't like it. I just don't like it, so it's going to go bye-bye. Bye-bye. See you later. Okay, let's move on to this section before we get to the palettes. So, Urban Decay's Fetish, totally keeping. Love that for a mauvey moment. This was gifted to me too. It is a Patrick Ta blush in like an orangey tone. I haven't used the cream yet. I really like the orange blushy powder though. Cover FX blushes keeping. Down Boy by The Balm. Totally keeping. I will declutter this orangey glowy moment coral one. Shook to the Coral from Colourpop just because I have other oranges and palettes and stuff I like. And I don't need it. I really like this Delish blush from the Lizzie McGuire and Colourpop thing. It's super pretty, so I'm keeping that. I'm going to keep the Colourpop blush, this one. And the Animal Crossing one, because look how like cool tone that is. I know it's kind of hard to see from this angle, but like I'm trying to get through all these. And this one's super like, oh, I guess I'll get rid of this one. It's from the like Cotton Candy collection thing. Shuffle Truffle. I'll get rid of this one. I thought I liked the color uniqueness, but I'm like, if I was going to reach for this color, I'd probably just reach for Fetish. So I'll get rid of this one. Next is this, I've never used this actually. This blush thing, which is the other Samantha March collaboration. I love the highlighter one. I haven't used this yet. I'm going to keep it anyways just because I might use it and there's a glowy half to it. The Kaleidos blushy thing I'm going to keep as well. Face palettes, I don't think I'm getting rid of any of these, honestly. Actually, I'll declutter the Ofra one. I really like it, but like I haven't reached for it. Like I reached for it the first week I played with it because it was new and I was like, oh, these are pretty colors. But now that I think about it, I probably won't like, it's not going to be a staple in my life, so I'm going to declutter this one. It came in a BoxyCharm, I believe. It's a BoxyCharm or Ipsy. I'm going to keep these 2 Scott Barnes palettes and the Lunar Beauty one. This is a new one I haven't got too much use out of yet from Glam Shop, so I'm going to keep that. And these are my 2 Jeffree palettes, which are really pretty. So I'm going to keep those. Back here, I'm going to declutter this OMFG highlighter. I repressed it once with alcohol and it broke again on me. It's Playdate, so it's broken. I'm just going to throw this one out because it keeps breaking on me. I'm not going to keep repressing it. I will declutter the Jacqueline Cosmetics loose highlighter, Light the Way, because I used it for the video try on and never touched it again because I don't really like that light highlighter. Glow from Within moment. I want it to like a hot highlighter, like a bright highlighter. And back there's just stuff I'm going to keep. Nothing like notable, I guess. Okay guys, so these are the things that I decluttered from today's video. Obviously, like, there's a couple of things are empties and stuff, but these are the things that I am getting rid of. So I think it's pretty good. There's like a big stack of things right here, but it's good. It's good. It's better than nothing, right?